What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here at 88 Rotors Off-Road. We have a Tacoma compilation for you guys today. We're going to start off with this silver Tacoma TRD Off-Road 4x4. It's time for an upgrade. This truck currently has a 3-inch strut spacer up front. We're going to remove it and install an Eibach Stage 1 setup on here. The Eibach Stage 1 is designed to have 2 inches of front lift, but we want 3 inches. So we're going to install a front lift shim on top of the Stage 1 setup. The owner of this vehicle brought in his own upper control arms from Freedom Off-Road. This is not a product that we carry, but we installed it for the customer as he pleases. Next up, we have this Tacoma that's in for a King suspension setup. We're doing the King 2.5 remote reservoir coilovers and shocks all around with compression adjusters, Camburg tubular uniball upper control arms up front, and a Dakar EL111R leaf pack in the rear. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Doing so right now will not interfere or interrupt the video whatsoever. 88 Rotors is located in the city of Baldwin Park. We're about 20 minutes east of downtown Los Angeles in California, USA. If you're looking to get some work done by us, please give us a call anytime during regular business hours, or you can always message us by clicking on the link in the description and getting to our contact form. We have a warehouse full of parts, suspension lifts, wheels, tires, body armor, sliders, roof racks, and all overland and off-road accessories. Everything in stock and ready to rock. So if you want to build your Tacoma, you found the right place. The wheels and tires on this one are the Method MR305s in a bronze finish, 17 by 8.5 with the 0 offset. Tires here are the Toyota Open Country RTs. With everything installed and torqued down to spec, we're going to bring the vehicle out for a quick test drive. Are you guys ready for a blast from the past? We're going to show you some footage recorded close to a year ago at our old shop in South Del Monte. We have a ton of footage we need to go through, so we hope that you guys enjoy it. Here's a 3rd generation Tacoma TRD Off-Road 4x4. This one's in a magnetic gray metallic color that's in for a Bilstein 6112 setup up front with some Bilstein 5100 rear shocks. We're doing our Adeleve system in the back and some Camburg tubular uniball upper control arms in the front end. We hope that you guys are enjoying this video so far, and if you do so, please find time to click on that thumbs up and give us a like. It'll make a big difference for this channel and the video itself, and it definitely encourages us to make more videos like this for your viewing pleasure. With the lift setup like this installed, we're able to clear some 285 tires on here with the proper wheel specs. 285/70/17 if you're running 17s, or 285/75/16 if you're running 16s. But the owner of this vehicle is just not yet ready to do the upgrade, so we're going to put the stock wheels and tires back on for now. Next up, we have a Tacoma that's in for a Fox Factory Race Series 2.5 remote reservoir coilover and shock setup. We're going to pair it up with some Camburg tubular upper control arms, and our Adelief system in the rear. And over on the other rack, we have a white Tacoma TRD Sport that's getting an identical lift package. For the wheels and tires on this one, we're going with a set of Method MR305s in a double black finish in a 17 by 8.5 size with the 0 offset. Tire of choice here are the BFGoodrich All-Terrain KO2s. The new suspension setup, wheels and tires installed on the vehicle, we bring it down and torque all 4 wheels and tires down to spec. Next up, we have another Tacoma that's in for a King suspension setup. We're doing the King 2.5 remote reservoir coilovers and shocks all around with some Icon tubular delta joint upper control arms and our Adelief system in the back. And over to the white Tacoma TRD Sport. Suspension setup, wheels and tires have been installed, and we're going to bring it out for that test drive. Suspension is now complete on that silver Tacoma. Kings with Icon UCA and the Adelief system. Next Tacoma in is a TRD Pro. This one right here is going with our shim and Adelief setup. That way they can retain the factory TRD Pro Fox suspension and go high enough to clear some 285/70/17 BFGoodrich All-Terrain KO2s. We're going to mount it up on a set of bead grip Method MR703s. Alright, here we go. Once we stage the vehicle properly up on the rack, we remove all 4 wheels and tires and remove the TPMS sensors to swap over to the new wheels. Then our techs jump right in to install the new front lift shim and the rear Adelief system. And don't mind my 3-week-old, she's just making some noises. If you guys like what you hear and want to see more, make sure to follow us on Instagram. You can find us at 88 Rotors Off-Road. Our tire techs have now mounted the Toyota Open Country AT3 tires on here. Our tech is seen here finishing up the installation of our Adelief. Here we are cutting off the piggyback reservoir. Just kidding. We're actually cutting off the retainer bolt that's holding the Adelief together. Next up, we have a pre-runner Tacoma TRD Sport that's in for a Bilstein 5100 setup. We're doing the 5100s all around with Old Man Emu front lift springs and SPC ball joint upper control arms. For the rear, we're doing an Adelief system with the 5100 shocks. Wheels and tires here are the Method MR305s in a 17 by 8.5 size with the 0 offset in a double black finish. 285/70/17 tires went on there. And that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. That's the most important thing. Please subscribe. And until next time, take care, guys.